Welcome to Math Nexus, where numbers speak and knowledge grows. Now we want to discuss ratio and proportion. First of all, we will define ratio. What is a ratio? A ratio is a comparison of like quantities measured in a like quantities of the same kind, not a different kind, same kind. The ratio of two quantities A and B, where A and B represent two quantities and B is not equal to 0. We can write as A to B or A ratio B or A upon B. A ratio is said to be in simplest form when A and B are integers with no common factors other than 1. For example, in a school, the total number of students is 510 and the total number of teacher is 30. Now the ratio between students and teacher is equal to 510 or student and 30 or teachers. Now we want to simplify this one. We can write 51 ratio 30. We can again simplify this one. 3 ones are 3 and 17 threes are 51. This is the simplest form of this ratio. We can write this ratio as 17 to 1 or 17 ratio 1 or 17 upon 1. Now we want to define proportion. A proportion is an equation stating that the two ratios are equivalent. The two ratios are equivalent. The general form of a proportion is A upon B and C upon D, where B and D not equal to 0. Example, 2 upon 5 equal to 6 upon 15. These two are equal. As per definition, a proportion is an equation stating that the two ratios are equivalent, just like 2 upon 5 is equal to 6 upon 15. These two ratios are equal. Look at the question. 3 friends A, B and C share a profit of business. They receive Rs 4,000, Rs 3,000 and Rs 1,000 respectively. The ratio of their share in the profit is A ratio B ratio C. A Rs 4,000, 3,000 and 1,000. Now we can write this one in 4 ratio 3 ratio 1. This is the simplest form of the ratio. There is no common factor. This is the last stage of the ratio. Look at the question. The interior angles of a quadrilateral are 40 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree and 140 degree. Find the ratio of the angles. Find the ratio of the angles. The ratio of the angles is equal to 40 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree and 140 degree. This can be written as, in the simplest form, 4:6 ratio 12 ratio 14. Now there is a common factor in this ratio. Now we want to simplify further. Divide by 2 equal to 3, divide by 2 is equal to 6, divide by 2 is equal to 7. This is the simplest form of the ratio between the angles. There is no common factor. This is the last stage. This is the simplest form of the ratio between angles. Look at the question. Divide 200 kg in the ratio of 1:3:4. Now we want to solve the question. First of all, sum of the ratio is equal to 1 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 8. Now, first ratio is equal to 1/8 into 200 kg. 200 upon 8, 2s are 16, 4, 8 5s are 40. It means that this is equal to 25 kg. Second ratio is equal to 3 upon 8 into 200 kg is equal to 25 into 3 is equal to 75 kg. Third ratio is equal to 4 upon 8 into 200 kg equal to 25 into 4 equal to 100 kg. Now we want to check that either these ratios are equal to 200 kg or not. Checking. Hundred plus 75 plus 25 equal to 200 kg. It means that our answer is correct because all these are equal to 200 kg. Look at the question. An amount of Rs 192 is divided among 3 people in the ratio 2:3:7. How much will each of them will receive? First of all, sum of the ratio is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 7 equal to 12. Suppose A receive equal to 2/12 into 192. Now 192 12 1 is equal to 2 into 16 is equal to 32. B receive is equal to 3/12 into 192 is equal to 16 threes are 48, and C receive is equal to 7/12 into 192 is equal to 112. Now we want to check all these, either they come 192 or not. Checking. Is equal to 112 plus 48 plus 12 equal to 'Look at the question. A disaster relief team consists of engineers and doctors in the ratio of 2:5. A. If there are 18 engineers, find the number of doctors. B. If there are 65 doctors, then find the number of engineers. Ratio of engineers and doctors. 2:5. First, if there are 18 engineers, 18, then how many doctors? 5 into 9. It means 2 into 9 equal to 18 and 5 into 9 equal to 45 doctors. Okay, now section B. If there are 65 doctors, and find the engineers. Doctors ratio engineers. 5:2. 65 doctors and how many engineers? 5 into 13 is equal to 65 and 2 into 13 is equal to 26 engineers. 65 doctors and 26 engineers. In first, 18 engineers and 45 doctors. This is the ratio between engineer and doctor and engineer. Look at the question. The ratio of two angles in a triangle is 3:1. We are discussing ratios. Find the larger angle if the smaller is 18 degree. B. Smaller angle if the larger angle is 63. Now, larger angle ratio smaller angle. 3:1. Find the larger angle if the smaller angle is 18. 1 into 18 and 3 into 18. 3 into 18, 54 and 18. It means that the larger angle is 54 degree. Larger angle is equal to 54 degree. Now B, section B is equal to larger angle ratio smaller angle. 3:1. 63 is equal to 3 into 21 is equal to 1 into 21. It means that multiply both sides on 21. The smaller angle is equal to 21 degree. Smaller angle is equal to 21 degree. Larger angle is 63 degree and the smaller angle is 21 degree. One is 54 and the other is 21 degree. Thank you for watching this video. Stay curious with Math Nexus.